Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2. Today is mostly going to be about base building. I want to move my base somewhere else. In fact, we're going to move it up there. Bum bum bum. So my mob farm is gone. I got rid of the mob farm we had here and moved it up there, and we're going to build a base around it. Let's go take a look at what we got. I have a portal up to there, and there's a cake. I'm assuming it's a lie. I can't even do anything with the cake. Okay. I kind of figured if I right-clicked it would like go away or something. The cake is a lie. I've never seen that before. It just when I opened up the world today, there was just that cake sitting there. It's very strange. Anyways, here we are up in the sky. And this is our new mob farm. It is in a new location. It's got a new design. Well, it's the same concept, but it looks different. And it works very well. If we stand back here, mobs should start falling down pretty quickly. Yeah. It's kind of hard to see. It's very dark. Look at all those just spawn in and get shot towards the center. We are getting tons of mobs in there. And they're all getting killed. It's still the same concept as before. We have fans pushing them towards the center. I have some upright spikes down at the bottom that they're dying on, and then the items are getting picked up and put into that ender chest, which right now we're bringing them down there. Later we'll bring them somewhere up here, wherever we put our storage bubble. So yeah. That's working out really nicely. I wanted to get this done because I want this to be kind of the center of the base. We don't want to be building too far away from the mob farm because then mobs won't be spawning. We want to be a good distance away from these guys so that mobs will always spawn and we'll keep getting items from them. We are having a little trouble with spiders getting through here. I mean, we were probably having this issue before, but it's a little bit more apparent now. Since you can see in there, it would be nice to make like a 5-block hole. But when I tried that before when we had the mob farm down there, and the vacuum hopper wouldn't pick up items in a 5x5 area. We could solve that with a couple of vacuum hoppers, but whatever. This is fine. Maybe I'll change it in the future. It wouldn't be too hard. I'd just have to take out some blocks and expand the area down below. But anyways, and I made this out of dark glass. This is from Extra Utilities. It's made out of lots of wool and thickened glass right here. Thickened glass, which is you have to like mix sand and glass and then smelt it again. And then you mix it with dark curtains or blackout curtains, which is wool like that. I have tons of string from the mob farm, so it wasn't too difficult to make all of this. And yeah, I think it looks pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. I love spheres. I love making spheres in Minecraft just because everything's so blocky. And it's nice to get something that actually looks kind of circular. But now our goal is to we'll move all those bubbles up here. And we need to figure out where they need to go. We are going to be using travel anchors to go from place to place. And apparently I don't have the angel block. Where did I put that? There it is, angel block. So we can make the bubbles with the help of this angel block. This is a pretty nice little block. If you right click it while you're in the air, it'll just place it underneath you. Very nice, and it's pretty cheap as well. And there was actually a quest for it, so we could check that out. Right back here. We can claim that right now. Why not? Maybe we'll just open the loot bag. Ah, come on. Seriously? I'm so sick of soapy water. All right. So we're going to be using travel anchors to get from place to place. One thing we have to keep in mind is travel anchors do have a block limit. These things, they have a block limit. You can only go 50 blocks. So that's one thing to keep in mind when we're putting our bubbles. We're going to want to make sure that they're not too far apart, although 50 blocks is quite a ways. I think I have a measuring tape with me right here. So if this is one bubble and put that down, In a straight line, we'd be able to go all the way over here. Now, if we go at a diagonal, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not exactly sure how it calculates the 50 blocks, if it's like light values, where it basically travels along the X, Y, and Z coordinates and adds the blocks. So you could only go like 25 blocks this way and then 25 blocks that way. Or if it actually calculates the distance. It's probably like light levels. So there's like a diamond shape almost around that travel anchor that you could put the next one to, I guess, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna get started. The first thing is just figuring out where these bubbles are gonna go. I'm gonna make some more travel anchors. I might make some more angel blocks as well, just to speed up the process. Well, I got my first new bubble built up here. Got our mob farm out there just looming out in the distance. And I've marked out where we're going to put some of the other bubbles. So I have all of the travel anchors in place here that will mark the center of each bubble. And these are evenly spaced around the mob farm. So there's 8 platforms. You can kind of see them here with these little crosses. Just evenly spaced. There's the bubble, the first bubble that we have over there. So they're evenly spaced around the mob farm, but I did vary the height just to add a little bit of variation, make it look a little bit more interesting, I guess, instead of just all perfectly on the same level, on the same line. So this first bubble that we got, this is going to be our storage bubble. And now I guess the big thing that I need to work on is just moving everything from down here up to there. I think the goal for this episode is I'd like to get the storage bubble, the smelteries, and our sifting chain, this thing up there. So we'll have to get 2 more bubbles. I don't know if I have enough building resources. Glass is actually one of the hard things, or one of the things that I'm lacking a little bit on, though I think we are making quite a bit of sand back here. I'm not sure if I'm using it too much, if I'm overusing it. We still got 1,300 sand. We might be able to keep making the bubbles. But yeah, so I think I'm going to start with the storage bubble, and I want this to be like our main storage for everything. Now that we're using the ender chests and we can send things wirelessly, I guess, send things without cables, it should be pretty easy to move everything to here, which means we're going to have all the mob drops that we have here, plus we're going to have all of the metal ingots sent to there, and everything we get from sifting, which is really good because there's a lot of duplicates here as well. Like over here we have lapis and coal and bone meal and diamonds and all that stuff that we get from the mobs, and iron and gold we also get from mob drops. So it'd be nice to get everything kind of in one spot. That is going to mean we're going to need to do some reorganization, and just a lot of moving. This is one thing that I've been kind of dreading, is just moving all these storage drawers and reorganizing everything. Not fun, but once we get this set up, once we get it up there and in place, then we should be good for a while, I think. And I do have a bunch of slime balls here, so to move these storage drawers, I don't need that much paper. I can make this packaging tape, which this stuff is awful. It doesn't say on there. I think if we hit F3H, did the durability stuff go away? Did that not work? F3H. Maybe it won't show it on there until we use it. I don't see it on any of the other items. There is durability on there, but I'm not sure if that's just what it normally would say. I don't know. But these things, they don't last very long. They only work for, I want to say it's only like 8 storage drawers. Maybe if we use one, what should we pick up? Let's pick up this one. or let's use it on that. Yeah, it's only 8 storage drawers. Luckily, we do have the slime island, so I can get tons of slime. But they're kind of annoying to use. They have very low durability. Plus, once you use them on an oak drawer, there's no way to tell which oak drawer it is. And so I can't just like tape these all up and put them in my inventory and move them up there, because I won't know which one is which. So I need to tape them up and then kind of bring them up there in small batches, keep them organized, and make sure I know where everything is. But anyways, I'm gonna get to moving, get everything moved up there, and yeah. I got a couple more bubbles built up there, and I started moving everything up to their new home, so it's looking pretty bare down here. Our smelteries are gone. Our sifting machines are gone. Our storage drawers are gone. It's mainly just the transfer pipes that are left, because we're not going to be using these anymore. We're going to be switching over to Ender IO cables and conduits, since those are faster and more configurable. So this is what we got going on. This is our storage bubble. We got all of our storage drawers compacted over here. This is everything that we get from the mob drops and from sifting. So we have lots of items. Most of these were already in our storage bubble, but we do have like these we get from sifting sand, and there's a couple items here. The electrotine we get from sifting sand, and the Yellorium dust. And then we also have all of our metals over here as well. So the eventual goal is to basically put everything or pretty much everything, unless it's very mod specific, right in this bubble. So we have all of our storage drawers here. I do want to make a inventory panel as soon as we can, and then we can hook up a bunch of chests as well as these storage drawers to an inventory panel and have them accessible from this block. We'll be able to look at everything we have, kind of like an advanced energistic or applied energistic system, an ME system, just much cruder storage, I guess. It's going to take up more space, but we can put a bunch of chests underneath the floor here and just fill those up, so that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, and also we have everything stuck over in this corner, because even though we're not going to be doing paths and we don't need to keep these sides open, I still would like to, just so that we have this nice view to look out. So I'm going to try and keep everything in the corners of these bubbles, so we can check out the other bubbles. We have our smelting bubble here. This is going to be our iron smelter. It's going to take all the items, the iron items we get from mob drops, and smelt them down and turn them into iron blocks, and then sent back to the storage place. This is our general use smeltery, and then up here is our sifting chain. And I'm gonna do some things a little bit different with this, mainly just for like all the items that aren't metals are gonna get sent to the storage. Everything else gets put into these drawers and then gets pulled out and compacted and hammered like it was before and smelted into ingots, which will then get sent back to our storage bubble. So let's start off with our loot bags here. And I have a bunch of pipes connected back here. That's going to be pulling out all of these items. We have the sulfur for use in creating energy. We got the loot bags to open up, and the iron to get sent over there, and then this stuff to make dirt. I don't know exactly. I could put some barrels back here to make dirt. I'm going to have some storage drawers somewhere around here like this one, with wood and stone, probably cobblestone, maybe even sand, gravel, dirt, glass, just a bunch of like random blocks that we don't have over here. I mean, this is mostly items, like materials. I'd like to have an area for block storage though, so I can have tons of them on hand. So what we're gonna do is we have our loot bags getting pulled out there, and I think I'm going to, let's see, we're gonna go down here, and I'm gonna put the drawer controller right there. I think that's gonna be the easiest. And then let's see, we need to make sure that this places the right way. I forget which way. Okay, the open side, or the side that gets used or whatever faces towards you. So if we do that, that should work. And sneaking. So I think you can use this thing to open loot bags, and you can actually put it right into the drawer controller. Before we were putting them into a chest, and then items were getting pulled out and then put into the drawer controller. But this just makes it a little bit more simple. So hopefully that will work. And then we're going to need some power for that. And I think I'll just put it right here. We just need one generator powering that. That'll be enough. And then to configure this, what we want to do is... What the heck? There we go. This can extract, and let's do... what color do we want? Let's do magenta. Why not? Redstone active without signal. Actually, let's keep it turned off for now until we get this all figured out. So that's going to extract there, and then we'll turn this to magenta as well. I don't know why magenta, it just seems good. And then this one's going to be insert, and then this is going to be magenta. So this is one really nice thing with these Ender IO cables, is you can have multiple different inputs and outputs going to different places in the same cable. I mean, you can have 16 basically. It seems like it has all the Minecraft colors. So that means only the items that get pulled out of here in the magenta channel are going to get put into here. So all the item ducts, or all the loot bags will get put into this one. And then we will change this to maybe orange or yellow. Let's do yellow. So that's the sulfur up there. And I think I'm going to change this one to brown, because that's the stuff to make dirt. And this one we'll do white, or light gray. Light gray will work, because that's the iron stuff. So that's going to get sent over to where the iron goes. And then this one is yellow. Yellow and insert. Oh, we have to do it again. Seriously? I figured it would keep that. All right, so that should be all organized. So the sulfur will get put into here, and the loot bags will get put into there. So now if we turn this on and turn this on, loot bags got put into there. Very good. And then we just need to turn this one on, and the sulfur got put into there. This thing's getting powered, and it seems to be working. Oops. I guess we can go look at... it'd be hard to catch what items are going in here. I'm trying to think of something that gets used a lot, or it gets opened up in the loot bags a lot, I guess. I don't see any numbers going up, but I guess we just have to trust that it's working. Yeah, it's hard to tell because I don't know what items are getting pulled out of there. Oh, and it's not being used right now, so I guess that's part of the problem as well. All right, so that's all set up. We have loot bags getting opened. Next thing we'll do is we will get the mob drops getting sent over here, so that we can start collecting those again, because it's actually been a while. That thing's been running great, but we haven't been getting the items because I've been moving the storage stuff, so we don't have them over there anymore. So we'll do that, and that will just stay white. Plain white is going to be the color code for everything that goes back into this storage system. So let's click on here. This is going to be insert. You don't have to worry about the channels with this one, and we'll turn that off. So now items should start getting pulled out. And I might want to get some speed upgrades for this one, especially. I think there's, yeah, speed upgrades. Because this is going to be taking in a lot of items from the mob farm, from the iron smelter, and from the sifting area. A lot of items, pretty much everything is going to be pulled through here and into the system. So we'll definitely want to speed this up, make sure that it can keep up. Right now it's going to be backed up quite a bit just because of all the items that are backed up from the mob farm. There's going to be a lot of items laying around. But it's already going pretty fast. I mean, once it gets to these loot bags, it just rips through them, so that's pretty good. Maybe we can help this out a little bit here. And it looks like our loot bag opener is working. Yeah, there we go. We just got a compass. It's kind of hard to see that number. You probably can't because it's like light gray against the gray cloud up there. But I saw the number of buckets and saddles and compasses go up, which are things that we get from the loot bags. We don't get that from in here. Wow, that is really backed up. So that is working. That's going great. Now, let's get another ender chest. And maybe we'll stick that one... let's just stick it right here. And then we need to color code this before we do anything so that things don't get messed up. So we're going to do light gray for this. This is going to be our iron ender chest. And then we can do, let's do insert, I don't want it to, although there is no green here, is there? Okay, so we're fine. I want to insert, actually, I don't like both sides being connected here, so let's disconnect that. Or maybe we'll connect that side. Oh, can I get that back? Oh yeah, there we go. So we'll do insert on that side. We'll take that out. And there we go. And this is going to be light gray. Anything go in there that we don't want? Nope. Oh, I suppose these are inactive, so nothing would move in there. There we go. So now we should be getting tons of iron items. Very good. So let's go up to the iron smelter. And we will put an ender chest right here. I think we can input from into the side here, hopefully. So we'll do that. And that's fine. This will be insert. And we don't have to worry about channels here because it's only one thing. And, oh crap. Stop. That's not what we want. Let's take all that out. That's why you need to color code your things first. Crap. So let's clean all this up. And can I put that stuff back in here? There we go. So yeah, before you hook up pipes, color code your ender chest. There we go. So now we can turn that on, and that's putting iron stuff in there. I don't have any, or I do have some lava in there. Why is it not smelting? Does that tank need to be on the same level? I was thinking that, but I figured as long as it was like in there, it should be fine. All right, now it's working. And then we have some ender fluid conduits. I've never used these, but hopefully that works. And then, so that's export, insert, and turn that off. Is that working? Ender fluid conduit. Is that not going to... Oh, we don't have any iron in there. That would be why. And then let's put another ender chest right here. Why don't we? And we'll do this. And then let's color... Actually, no, that one doesn't need to be color-coded. That's fine. Insert and redstone mode off. Oh, I have a... Whoops. That's why I wasn't filling with iron after there was iron in there. Because I didn't take that out. So now that should be pulling out. I think this thing's full though. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. But if we do that, there we go, block of iron. And eventually that will get sent over to here, right to there. Fantastic. Actually with this, I wanna try something out. So with these cables, you can actually put multiple in one spot. I think it's set up to 5, but I don't know. There's like, you can put a fluid conduit, you can put an item conduit, you can put like a power cable. I tried like mixing different types of fluid conduits and it didn't work. So I don't know exactly how you put more than that in there. But let's try that and let's break this ender chest. Oh, does that lose its... Uh-oh. I don't have another color code thing, or some more light gray. All right, so if I put this ender chest up here, And then let's color code this. Oh no, wait. That didn't need to be color coded. Oh, that's right. All right, just a little derpiness. Let's make that back to white. So it probably, I think it does keep the color code. I don't really want to break that just in case it doesn't, and I'd have to go get some more light gray dye. Anyways, so we have this now, and we can make this insert, and we can make this, how do you do that? Do you just do this? Extract. Yeah, how does that work? I guess you can't really do anything with the fluid conduit. So you just do insert, or no, not insert. What am I doing? We want extract, redstone mode off. So now that's still working. And that should be putting iron in there when there's room for it. Did it put iron in there? Come on, put an iron block in there. It seems to be going somewhere. Oh, wait. No, that's the fluid thing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, the iron blocks are going in there. Very good. That's just kind of for aesthetic thing, I guess, because we have the ender chest up there. I could even put this ender chest right next to it. That might look kind of cool. So let me just get rid of that and export, import there, and then redstone mode off. There we go. There we go. So now that's working. That's pulling the iron blocks out of there and into the mob, or into the sorting system. Very good. So next, actually we need to get some lava hooked up. Where are my fluid conduits? Right there. So this, we will, how do I want to, I guess we'll do it through the floor would be the best way. Although this might be kind of weird to put through the floor. Because I don't know if we really want to go right by the fire. But maybe. Maybe that's not so bad. We'll do that. And then let's just get down here. And put conduits underneath the floor here. I'll hook up the other one later. For now, we'll just do this one. And then we want it to go up right there. Alright, let's make a hole so we can get back up. And then we'll make this export and this import. And do we have to do anything with that? I forget. Yeah, there we go. So now that thing is full instantaneously. Very good. Very good. So now we have that hooked up. I don't know if there's anything you can put over these to cover them up. Some sort of cover that goes around the cable. I'm not entirely sure if Ender.io has anything like that, or if you can use any other mods, covers to cover those up, like the facades. So I guess the final thing we need to do is hook up this baby. So let's see if we do that. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll do that. I'm gonna need to put some blocks under here. Do we have some concrete blocks, so I'll put one there, and then I guess we'll do that, and I'll have to just get back up out through there. So we need lava and water. We'll put the lava back there, water right there, and then transfer node into there, and a world interaction upgrade, so that'll be getting us our cobble right. No, because that's not cobble that we put right there. Let's pick up the lava just to make sure nothing goes wrong here. And then we'll put some cobble right in that spot. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Fantastic. So that's making the cobble. That'll fill that up. And then we can use the Ender.io cables through all of this. This is going to be kind of a pain to do, isn't it? Because we need to get like down here to be able to configure these. So we want this one to be insert, this one to be insert, and this one to be insert. I guess we'll just do that. So everything there should be fine. And then with this one, we need to do round robin and redstone mode off. So now this thing doesn't have power, but it will export gravel, which will get separated into those three things. And then we'll do the same thing here and here. And that will go through all of that. And then we're going to have to pull the items out of these sieves. And I just realized that since we can put multiple cables in one spot, we're going to have to connect these things to power, and I'm going to do that from the bottom. But we can also take items out from the bottom as well, and just have the cables in the same spots. So we're going to do that. And then do I have a drawer controller? We're going to put all those items into here. So we'll bring this over to this controller. And then we're also going to need an ender chest over here. So we'll put that right underneath here. And the way we're going to do this, let's bring some blocks out so I have something to stand on. Apparently there's a king slime down there. I might want to go kill that just for fun. Let's see. We actually might want to go a little bit higher than this. So we're going to pull items out of there. Yep, everything there is fine. I think we'll keep it green channel. That should work. We'll turn all these on. Turn the redstone mode off. And do the same to this one. And then that will all go to here. And let's just get up here. So anything that is metals is going to be put into the drawer controller. And everything else is going to be put into the ender chest and sent back to storage. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to increase the priority of the storage drawers. So it's going to put things, it's going to try and put things into here first. So everything that has a spot, all of these ores, all of these dusts and crushed ores and the, broken ores, those should go into here because it checks that one first. And then anything that doesn't have a spot there should go down into the ender chest. So that should work. Should work. And then we're going to have to sort these items out and put them into these compactors. So what we can do there is we can utilize the different channels. So we're going to put all of these on here. Let's disconnect that and that. And then I'll have different channels for here. So we'll do, what channels should we do? I decided to go with red, orange, and yellow. So I have the pipes going down through underneath the floor and into here. So we have the red. Oops, I thought I changed that to orange and yellow. Wait, what happened here? Orange and yellow. There we go. So now that should all get sorted out. Eventually we could maybe do this simpler when we can make the advanced item filters, which we need Z-Logic controllers for. I made the basic one and it can only filter up to 5 items, I believe, which we obviously have more than 5 here. We have 13 that we would need to filter out. Then we'd be able to do this whole thing. We'd be able to get rid of these storage drawers and do this whole thing a lot more differently. So then we can hook this stuff up with pipes, and going like that should work. So this is going to insert into there. We can disconnect that one, and it's going to insert into there. Disconnect that one, insert into there. Disconnect that one, insert into there, and disconnect that one and insert into there. So we got a nice chain here where the broken ores will be compacted and then hammered into crushed ores, which will be compacted and hammered into the dust, which will be compacted and then smelted in our diamond furnace here. And that's basically everything. And then we'll have the ender chest. I guess I'll just put that here. And again, that will just get sent back to our normal storage thing. And it looks like this thing is keeping up. It's starting to keep up pretty nicely. I'm sure it's not backed up anymore. I have some electrical steel being made right now, which is what you need to make the speed upgrades. So I will be upgrading that soon. But I think that's basically everything set up. I need to get some power generation in here and hook up some power cables. And then we should have everything running. I went and made a bunch of Ender energy conduits, which is probably overkill and maybe a waste of resources, but I want the best. I want the best of the best. So I got that all hooked up. We should have power connected to everything. I got it connected to all of those hammers and sieves over there, and all of the compactors and hammers. Oh, I am missing, looks like I'm missing one over here. That's fine. I can add that in. Where is that? Right here. All right, I think everything's connected there then. We have all the item ducts, or not the item ducts, but the item conduits connected. Everything should be good to go. So the last thing I need to do is bring over some sulfur. I got a couple of the furnace generators ×8. And I'll just put this right there. And then we'll color code this to yellow. And that will be our sulfur chest. And then that'll be insert. That'll be insert. And oh, I hate this. You can't access the thing like this little plate thing. You have to go down below, which is very annoying. I wonder if I can do it. Okay, I can do it there. Awesome. So that should work. That'll pull out our sulfur, and then I think we're ready to go. I just want to make sure. So if we go back here, I can add another ender chest right here, and we'll color code this one to yellow, and then we should just have to make that insert. And then I think I need to turn this. No, that one's active. Oh, shoot. Nothing's pulling out green, right? We're not messing that up. Let's, shoot. I don't want it to accidentally put anything in here. But if I cycle through these, we might. All right, we're fine. So now that's putting sulfur in there. Very good. Also, I did upgrade. I upgraded this this conduit with 6 speed upgrades. So that's going very fast. This thing is like constantly empty, which is great. Now if we go up here, that thing is giving sulfur to these. That's giving power to everything. And these are running. And looks like the power's going up very, very slowly. I do need to get some more power, and we might switch to a new power source soon. Actually, I do want to. One reason why I built all of these up high is so that we can use the immersive engineering windmills. I thought those would look kind of cool, like sticking out of the sides of these places, of these bubbles. And the higher you are with those, the more efficient they are. I think between 200 and 255? They give you like 40 RF per tick. Those numbers are probably wrong. But they're better the higher you are, the closer you are to the build limit. So I would like to hook those up and have that as like a supplemental power. We also could switch to solar power. These Ender IO solar panels aren't too bad. Some fused quartz, energetic alloy, red alloy. That is a little bit more complicated. Even that really isn't that bad, though. We could make the advanced photovoltaic cells and get just passive power all the time from that. But it looks like everything's working here. This thing is full and smelting. These are hammering away and combining everything. I do need to, once I upgrade my power, I need to make a lot more of these speed upgrades and speed everything up here. Because that's the main thing that's like slowing this thing down. Before, when I had it set up, I had all of these things were full of dust and sand and gravel. And so I really need to speed these things up, these sieves up, and then we need to speed these up. because I know this one's backed up with the sand. This hammerer is just too slow to handle everything. And in fact, I'm going to take those speed upgrades out of there and put them in there. And if we do that, we will be getting much more items. But I think that's it. I think we're good for today. I will continue moving some stuff up here, building more bubbles. I also need to finish the ceiling. I need more glass, which is one thing that I need to set up here is some sort of just passive glass creation and stone, because I'm using a lot of stone for the blocks here. These are made out of stone and iron, and I'm using tons of glass. It's like I want to say it's like 16 stacks of glass just for one of these. Maybe not quite that much, maybe like 12 stacks, but it's a lot of glass that I'm going through. But this is good. This is good. We have our base starting to take shape, and now it's just a matter of expanding it. We shouldn't have to move things around too much anymore, which is going to make things a lot nicer. Actually, this one was the concrete, so we'll put that there. And yeah, I like the way that it looks. And also we've upgraded a lot of things. We're using the Ender IO conduits. We can upgrade our power, which means that we're just going to be getting items faster, which is always nice. We need to increase the rate at which we get our materials so that we don't have to be sitting around and waiting for things when we need them. And we do have some spiders stuck in there. I might change it. We're getting tons of spider creepers. Those things are just everywhere. I might change that a little bit, make that a 5 wide hole in there, add another vacuum hopper to collect the items. This thing would probably be a little bit faster then, but I mean, it's getting us tons of items right now anyways. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Hope you have enjoyed another episode of Project Ozone 2. Gotta get rid of that cobble. That guy spawned in there. Yeah, I'm very happy with the progress we've made. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.